Okay, very good afternoon and warm welcome, dear students. So, here in this part, we are going to discuss about Asia climatic zones, natural vegetation, and wildlife. Okay, so in the previous video, we have discussed about the factors. So, we will relate all those factors in this climate and the natural vegetation. Okay, so without any further delay, let's have a look on the first type. Okay, first type of our Asia climatic zones, the equatorial type, or we also call it a rainforest type. You see the area covered: Indonesia, Philippines, Malaysia, and Singapore, mostly here Southeast Asia. If you see the climate, the climatic conditions are quite unique here. The hot and wet climate throughout the year. Okay, then you will see no seasonal changes, because during the daytime there is a very high rate of evaporation, so this region experience their conventional rainfall, and average temperature we can take in and around 30 degrees Celsius. Okay, now natural vegetation is depend on the climate, so we will see the natural vegetation. So hot and wet weather of this region supports the large growth of your equatorial rainforest, which is very dense, and they do not shed their leaves at the same time. Okay, so it is the forests are characterized by your broadleaf hardwood forest. Okay, and structure layered. Special tree you can see mahogany, ebony, rosewood, cinchona, robber, and palms. Okay, wildlife, the varieties of the wildlife, the different types of the wildlife we can see here. The special difference of your monkey, colorful birds, crocodile, lizard, frog, so many types of the wildlife we can see here. But special wildlife of this region, see, this is equatorial rainforest. See, special wildlife of this region, these all are the special type of the monkey which we can found in the Sumatran and the Borneo island. Okay, these all are the special type of the wildlife which we can find in your equatorial rainforest type. Okay, so next is our the tropical monsoon. Okay, see the area covered. Okay, northern Malaysia, Sri Lanka, South China, Thailand, Cambodia, Pakistan, India, and Bangladesh. Okay, now we see the climate of this region. See, the climate of this region are very special, because climate of this region has categorized in four part. Okay, you see they, the first one is your summer, that lasts from your March to June. Okay, average temperature is here 45 degrees Celsius, hot and dry. The winds are called Lu in this region. Okay, blow out from your Thar desert. Okay, there is very little or no rainfall. The first one, the hot and the dry summer season. Okay, the climate of this region has been categorized in four types of season. Then next you all can see the rainy or monsoon season. Okay, this season brings the monsoon season bring rain to most part of the Indian subcontinent between mid-June and the September. Okay, the retreating monsoon winds brings rain to your coastal part of our Tamil Nadu, then Sri Lanka, then parts of our Southeast Asia during the months of October and the November. Okay, you need to remember monsoon during the month of year June to September, and retreating monsoon. Okay, that is between years October and November. Okay, then winter, you see the winter season lasts from your December to February. Temperature can fall to below 1 degree Celsius. Okay, so this is the winter temperature. Then apart from winter temperature, one another area we can take here, the coastal areas, however, do not experience too many seasonal variations of the temperature. Okay, let's see the vegetation, natural vegetation. You see the countries such as India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, northern Sri Lanka, and Myanmar, which lie near your tropic of Cancer, have tropical broadleaf deciduous forests. Okay, once again I'm repeating, the tropical broadleaf deciduous forest. Okay, this tree, deciduous forest, this is important because the trees of this type of the forest lose their leaves during the hot dry summer month, which giving the forest a bare look. Okay, the trees of this region are your sal, teak, rosewood, sandalwood and the banyan. Okay, the deciduous, these types of the forest, they lose their leaves during the hot and dry summer month. Okay, means once in a season they shed their leaves. Okay, then wildlife, you all can see the elephant is important wildlife. You all can see the Asiatic lion, then common kingfishers, the Malabar whistling thrush, then Siberian crane. So these all are the important wildlife of this region. Okay, you all can check from here also. Now next we have a warm temperate eastern margin or China type. Okay, warm, this is also known as your China type climate and the vegetation. You all can see the places like parts of Korea, Japan, the China, northern China experience this type of the climate. You see the season. Okay, warm, moist summer rainfalls, warm, moist and the summer. Okay, rainfall occurs in summer, then cool dry winters, then snowfall occurs during the winter month. Then one important climatic condition here, the prone to, okay, this region is prone to highly destructive tropical cyclones. We also call it typhoons that originate over the Pacific Ocean and move towards the coast of China. Okay, then natural vegetation you see and the deciduous, that means mix of your previous two types. Okay, the trees camellia, camphor, bamboo and mulberry are largely grow in this type. You can see animals, the important animals, the wildlife, the diverse species of bird, especially this giant panda and antelope. These are the very famous that we can get to see in this China type of the climate. Next we have a desert type. Okay, from the word desert only you can simply assume the climate, natural vegetation and wildlife of this region. See, the climatic type of this found in the tropical region of here southwestern Asia. We all have already discussed where the hot deserts of the Arabia, Iran and the Thar are located. It is also found in your the interior regions of your temperate Central Asia. Okay, like the cold desert of Gobi, which are located 1,000 miles away from the sea. Okay, see the climate here. The climate are extreme, which means which is very hot during the summer, severely cold during the winter. You all can see the average here, the 50 degrees Celsius, the 50 degrees Celsius in winter. Natural vegetation of the desert, you all know that death, palm, Ethiopia, the small thorny bushes, cactus. These all are the natural vegetation that we will get to see in desert type. Okay, the wildlife, you see the wildlife, these all are the this is the natural vegetation that we found in this desert type and some of the animals. Okay, you all can see from this picture also the desert animals. Okay, these all are the desert animals. Okay, next we have Mediterranean type. Okay, see, from the Mediterranean you all can assume the location, the places that lie along the Mediterranean coast. You all can see the country's name here: Syria, Israel, Lebanon and Turkey. Now the climate. Okay, this Mediterranean type, this is also very special type of the climate we can experience here. This region experience warm dry summers and cool wet winters. Okay, the temperate cyclones brought in the form of the Mediterranean Sea by the southwesterly winds cause moderate rainfall during the winters. Okay, so the characteristics you all can simply warm dry summers and cool winters, moderate rainfall. Okay, so you see the natural vegetation. Natural vegetation of this region includes the tree like your olive, laurel, walnut, chestnut and the oak. Okay, see the wildlife means the most of the land cleared for the agriculture. Wildlife is very scarce in this region. Okay, some the monk seal. Okay, this is the Mediterranean monk seal. This is the Mediterranean forest and this is the monk seal, the species this region. Then you all can see the red breasted goose. Okay, here white headed dog. Then you all get to see the wild goat. Okay, then we have another type, the Arctic or the tundra type. Okay, so from the word only you can understand this. We will get to see in and around the Arctic Ocean. Okay, the climate is very peculiar here. The mean annual temperature here is extremely low. Okay, the summer months are short and cool, and you all know that temperature rarely rising above 10 degrees Celsius in the Arctic region. The winters are very long and severely cold. The subsoil of this region remains permanently frozen, as therefore you all can imagine you will get to see hardly any dense vegetation here. Okay, so only the lichen season, small mosses can survive in this region. And the animals you all know what is the famous animal of this region, this polar bear. Okay, this only small shows the very like lichens, the mooses only can survive because the whole area is covered with snow. So these all are the important climatic zones of Asia. Okay, so this is all about zones. I hope you all have understand. Okay, this much for today. Thank you.